I think we've all heard the phrase, the beauty is in the struggle. But whilst this is true, we don't necessarily acknowledge how this actually impacts us in our everyday life because there is a lot of beauty in the struggle, there's a lot of value in the struggle, and to be honest, without the struggle, it's very unlikely that you'll gain the same value from the experience. Now, whilst that sounds very vague and a very loose introduction to a video, it ties in very nicely to something that I've been thinking of a lot recently in life, and something which I think a lot of you guys might need to hear, and it might help you going forwards in your journey. The first thing that I'm going to do though is move out of the sun slightly. I'm filming in the house, it's very rare that I do this. But as I've been saying recently, I'm trying to film more and more, trying to get the message out more. And a direct result of that is sometimes the lighting conditions might not be great, sometimes I'm just going to be filming whilst I'm on the go. Arguably, this is one of these occasions. It's been a big day, and to be honest, I don't really want to go out into the countryside and, essentially waste an hour travelling just to film a few videos. Anyway, that's the context, but getting back into the topic for the video, right? One of the reasons why I've been trying to upload a lot more this past week or 2 weeks is because of what I'm saying. The thing about this YouTube channel, getting a job, building a business, anything, going to the gym, results, or the exact results that you want to see, are never guaranteed, right? It is never guaranteed that if I upload 100 videos, let's say, a day, that I'm going to get 100k subscribers. It increases the likelihood significantly, but it doesn't make it certain, right? Because you can still go about getting 0 views, 0 traction, and not making it anywhere. This is just one clear-cut example, but it ties into a greater mindset shift, which is going to help you to become unstoppable going forwards into your future. You see, up until, I don't know, maybe just the past couple of months, to be honest, I've always been a results-focused person, as I'm sure most people are. And what I mean by that is, nobody wants to put in all of their time, all of their effort, all of their resources and energy into something where they don't think they're going to do well. Would you guys start a business if you thought it was going to fail, or if you had a very low likelihood of success? Most people, the answer is no. However, this is what holds most people back. Because by nature of your desires, by nature of them being dreams, they're not easy to achieve. If they were easy to achieve, they wouldn't be dreams and you take them for granted. That is essentially the reality of human nature. We take what we have for granted. So your dreams are obviously going to be hard to achieve. And by nature of that, the likelihood of you actually making it is just low. That's just a fact of it. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means that you need to try more and more. Now, this might sound like I'm going on a bit of a tangent to the point that I'm trying to discuss here, but really it's not. Let me give you the example of this. I cannot guarantee that I am going to, again, make it on this channel, let's say. But that's going to hold me back. Thinking that I can never make it on this channel, that it will never do well, what's that going to lead to? It's going to lead to me not making any videos. It's going to lead to me not trying. It's going to lead to me not continuously putting effort in. And if you ask me, this might be one of the biggest reasons why people end up giving up on stuff. Because they expect results. But one of the biggest things that's actually helped me, and it seems so counterintuitive, but it is true, to get the best results out of anything that I've done, is going based off of a goal. A goal irrespective of results. So like I say, the next 100 videos that I might upload might get less than 100 views, let's say. Not impossible, it could happen. My goal, therefore, is not going to be to try and get, 1 million views on my next video, or this video, or any other video. If it happens, that's great. If it happens, I've genuinely achieved my overall goal. But irrespective of what result I get, I'm trying to film videos, right? I'm trying to film another 100 videos. And by doing that, I make it, number one, arbitrary to put the effort in. And when you put the effort in, you're more likely to get the result anyway. And number two, not only do I increase the likelihood of getting the result by just trying, I will also learn lessons in the process. By giving up early because you expected quick results, you're never going to make it. And the chances of you making it anyway are quite slim. But you've got to weigh up your options in this world. Do you want to be the person who tries? Do you want to be the person who gives it a go? Or do you want to be the person who just never even put the effort in the first place? Now, I know this is easy to look at objectively, but most people don't realise this. And most people don't realise how this could improve their quality of life, and how it could improve the results that they get. Because even if you don't hit the goal, you always learn something. This is true. You always learn something. So the idea in my head is to try learn stuff. It's to try learn and get experiences. I can tell you about business ideas that I've started that have failed. I can tell you about, fitness regimes that haven't worked. But even in that, there is a story to tell. Do you understand where I'm coming from with this, guys? Even in that, there is a story to tell. There's magic in it. There's something there. And I'm not saying it's glorious in the sense that it's fun, because it's never fun to lose. I'm not saying it's motivating to say, you've got to work on something for the next, let's say, 100 days, irrespective of what results you get. It might feel like you're wasting your time. But the chances of you making anything, a big business, a YouTube channel, money, investment knowledge, progress in the gym, in a short period of time, is low. Again, by nature of it being a massive aspiration, any dream that you have is going to be very far detached from where you are in life right now. So it's not going to be easy to achieve. Factor that in and then consider the difference which you need to make. And again, ask which is going to help you more. Is it going to help you more to give up on things quickly? Or is it going to help you more to take that time and drive towards these goals long term? By trying to hit your goal, there is no guarantee of success. No guarantee of success. But by failing to even try, there is a 100% guarantee of failure. And people expect results rather than effort, right? They look for results rather than efforts. But the thing about results, in certain fields, most fields to be fair, some obviously not, but even then, this is still valuable. Results are external. So whether this channel gets 100,000 subscribers, let's say, which is my overall goal, or not, depends on whether you guys like my content. Depends on whether YouTube makes my content discoverable. Depends on if my topics are interesting. However, whether I can upload, let's say, 1,000 videos or 100,000 videos, let's say one video per subscriber, for example, well, that depends on me. Because now I need to be motivated. Now I need to try. And by just making that flip in your head, not only do you kind of get out of the victim mindset that you could call it, because to a degree that is a big element of why people don't start or carry on or try to their truest ability. But number two, you'll benefit from a much stronger work ethic in the end. So that's kind of all I've got to say on this one, guys. I don't know if this was an interesting video. It's just one of those things, people say that I can't do it, or I'm doing this, or when this happens, there's never a perfect time. And all you can bank on is your own motivation. That's all I'd say, guys. Thank you for your time so much, and I hope I'll see you again. Goodbye.